Uyayazi lento ayifunayo, mnike yona, mnike yona. Uyayazi lento ayifunayo, mnike yona, mnike yona.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and being part of the family. If you have been part of the family, thank you once again for the love and support. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones, and yeah, let's grow the family, guys. As you have seen from the first part of this video, it's just a journey, a few clips and pictures of when I was hospitalized. So I thought, while we are busy cleaning, let me share a story of what happened, because I think I did mention that I will come back and explain what really happened. So yeah, so guys, so what happened was that I think it was beginning of the week, man, but before that, on that weekend, I think I was just finished with my cycle. So on Monday, man, I'm like, man, baby, something is wrong. Like, I'm uncomfortable on my abdomen. I don't know what's going on. And the pain is getting worse and worse. And then he's like, maybe it's because you just finished your cycle, And I'm like, yeah, well, let's see what happens tomorrow. And then Tuesday comes. Aglung. It's difficult now for me to sit up straight. It's difficult to walk on my own. He needs to help me, or rather, I need to hold on to a wall while walking. And on Wednesday, he decided, no, let me call your GP and let us set an appointment. Unfortunately, on the day, we couldn't get an appointment because he was fully booked, and the only appointment we got was on Friday. So Friday we went there, and then he examined me, and then he said he felt some tenderness on my right abdomen, and every time when he touched there, it was really uncomfortable for me. So it was around 11ish, yeah. So he told me not to eat anything and just to drink liquids. He's gonna call Mediclinic Hospital so that I can go there for an ultrasound, so that we figure out what's happening with me. So fast forward to 1 o'clock when we got to Mediclinic. I went through for an ultrasound. So the lady was helping me, then called in a doctor to come through to check what's happening. But while I was lying there and they were busy with that machine, guys, the pain was unbearable. Like, it was bad. I wanted to cry, but I just held back my tears. And then after that, the doctor told us that he sees a mass, but then in my stomach. And then he told us that we need to wait for a surgeon. He's gonna call a surgeon so that we go see him, in the same hospital. So we got to the room where the surgeon is, and then he explained what the doctor from the ultrasound said. But then he's like, we need to do a CT scan in order to see exactly what's happening. And he's like, if it's anything major, I must prepare myself for an operation. Guys, when he said that, I looked at my husband and immediately tears fell down my eyes, because I was like, no, not again. I was like, God, no, I'm not going through that again. Not the knife. So yeah, fast forward again. Then now I'm being admitted to the hospital. And then I went for an ultrasound. So there was an injection that they needed to give me. Their injection, guys, like my body was on fire. Everything was on fire. But yeah, he said that they needed to give me that injection so that they are able to see exactly what is happening. So in other words, the injection is able to, I don't know, make things clearer for them. Like if there's a yonkindo in a way. So yeah. And then later on, he came into the room and he looked at me. He's like, you need to go for an operation. And I looked at my husband again. I looked at the doctor and he was serious. Like his face was serious. And I just said to him, no. And he said, yeah, I'm being serious. And I was like, no. And then a minute later, he's like, no, I'm kidding. Luckily for you, you don't have to go for an operation. But what I've noticed is that you had a cyst. And it grew to a point where it was so big and it ruptured. So that's why you've been experiencing all these pains. So it was an ovarian cyst. So I just said to God, thank you, Lord, that I don't have to go for an operation. And I feel like God came through for me in order for it to rupture so that I don't have to go under the knife, even though the pain was so unbearable. But I'm just grateful that I didn't have to get an operation. So not only that, but he said that my stomach was filled with blood. So they needed to, it needed to clear out. But he said that it will clear on its own for after 2 weeks or so. So yeah, that's essentially what happened with me. But I'm grateful to God for a circle of people around me that are so supportive, and also thankful for my family, thankful for my husband who's always by my side. And I know that with the kind of people that I have and the family and the spouse that I have, that I will be able to conquer anything in life, because the support structure, it's something that it can only be God. And I always pray that may God bring people in my life that will bring a value and substance, and I also do the same in their lives, to just be there for one another. So yeah, that's the story. I still experience some pain there and there, but it's no longer as bad as it was before, especially if I overwork myself. I just want to sleep because it pains a lot. But other than that, I'm good, guys, and thank you so much for your prayers. Okunye futhi, guys, mina nginama veins amancane yabo. Like I have small veins. So every time makumele ngifake drip, they struggle to find my veins. So while I was there, ngacishe ngalahlekelwa isandla, my hand. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the drip was not in, like the needle was not inserted right. So 1 minute my hand was okay. The next I see that my hand has swollen, like so swollen to a point where I can't move my hand anymore. Like I couldn't move my hand. But luckily the nurses came quickly and sorted that out. And I was like, hey, into encane nje iyamshintsha like umuntu, like impilo yomuntu nje ishintshe forever. But I'm grateful that all went well. So yeah, that's my story about what happened and why did I end up being hospitalized. Later on the day, we went to get something to eat. I haven't had pizza in a long time, so I just had to get some gluten-free pizza, and it was really nice. I enjoyed my pizza. It was really nice. And the next day, we had a prayer walk, a young adults prayer walk at church, and it was my first time doing a prayer walk, and it was amazing. Yo, uh-uh. Can we please do that like every Saturday? Please. We went to Blowback Beach. That's where we took the walk and prayed along the way. There were prayer points and the word that was shared. There were games that we played. But there's one thing that Angie said, that while we were praying, she chose to zone out from every distraction that was there, from people walking their dogs, people having conversations, cars passing by, here's the sea, the side, the waves are making noise and everything. And then she said that even us as people, we need to zone out from distractions that we encounter even on a daily basis, but just take time to focus on God, spend time with God. And that for me, it's still even ringing in my head right now that, what? Block everything and just focus on God. And Coach Amandla spoke about how, as we are going to the festive season, that we are to pray to God to help us, that even places that we step into, it's places that God has already, walked before us. We shouldn't go to places that God is not there. Yeah, but even the company that we keep, like we out to, it's a prayerful season. So let us keep on praying. Prayer. Also, guys, the views were so amazing. The walk was truly worth it. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the video, like, and just comment below so that I know that you guys are interested in these videos so I can post more. Love you. Bye.